What's up, MTV? I'm Haeyoon, and I'm gonna be answering 20 questions for 2024.
I'ma call you back in a minute. Messing with my mind, you gon' get it. Boy, you got me pushing limits. I'ma let you breathe it.
Pink is so fun. I think it represents the new Haeyoon 2.0, my solo journey, and I would love to try. Well, it's kind of accidentally purple right now. I'm loving it. I'm down to try so many different colors, but for now, pink is the way to go. Ooh, 3 words. Something that comes to mind right now: beginning, independent, sexy. Sexy. Yeah, so I've been writing a lot of music, and it was hard to decide what's gonna be my first single, and I wanted to make sure the first song has that balance of who am I and the world that I'm creating with my music, and also giving the fans something that they would love. So I think Pivot is a perfect marriage of that. The Afrobeats rhythm and the soft R&B combined together is very Haeyoon, so that's why I call it a statement piece. I have a lot of amazing women in my life that inspires me and shapes me, and I wanted to make sure for my first debut project I get to create that safe environment, and especially for the music video, so my creativity can go off wild. And I'm so grateful for director Nayeon. She's been amazing. Ooh, I love the lyrics in the pre-part I wrote. Treat me like it's holy water, hold me like you're lost. I think that's a bar. I'm a gentle person. I want people to treat me gentle as well. So yeah, I like that lyric, and I hope the fans love it too. I've been lucid dreaming since I was a kid almost, and I've always struggled with sleeping. So it's a case of turning pain into creativity, I guess. And it's been really helpful. I love to create visuals in my brain when I listen to music. And then for Pivot specifically, I set off time, and I was like, I'm gonna lucid dream and create the big scenes for the music video, then everything else will follow, kind of thing. Ooh, so many. I listen to a lot of Frank Ocean, Childish Gambino. Don Toliver's album is always in my gym playlist. I love his music, and the list goes on. So many different artists. Other genres, I think definitely more on the pop route. I love Afrobeats, I love house, but most importantly, I have a very international sound that I want to keep pursuing, because I was lucky enough to be in a international pop group. So I would love to explore different sounds. Funk for Brazil would be so fun to collab at some point. So yeah, many things on the way. Wow. So many things, and besides just being an artist, who I am as a Haeyoon, Nine Nutted experience really shaped me. I got to travel and see the world, and the lessons that the road has taught me and the members has taught me is endless. I think the biggest thing is this is the second time around, but at the same time a whole new thing, a whole new journey for myself. I get to cherish every single moment because I know how important this time will be for the rest of my life, and working with Nine Nutted gave me that mindset, so I'm grateful for that. Okay, there's way too many, but something that comes to mind that makes me laugh every time is Cena fell off stage one time in Brazil. She's gonna hate me for saying this. I say this all the time. She literally just was dancing and fell off to the fans, and the fans kind of helped her get up back to stage. I make fun of her all the time. I love her for that. And she has a really good spirit. She laughs about it, so yeah, we talk about it a lot. We have group chats, we keep in touch, and we make sure we show love and support. But definitely Sina, she was recently in Paris for my birthday. She's just been always there for me throughout the process, and lifelong friends. Nine Nutted are the members truly feel like family to me.
Hold me like you're lost. I'ma call you back in a minute. Messing with my mind, you gon' get it. Boy, you got me pushing limits. I'ma let you pivot.
Yeah, I definitely like hype myself up with like hip hop or rap, like hard rap music. I like to just get in the zone and be like, okay, nobody can mess with me now. Yeah, I like to like step into a corner and just go hype myself up before I have to record or go into any kind of shoot. The top 3 artists that are like always in my playlist: Frank Ocean, Childish Gambino, Kendrick Lamar. I listen to a lot of Erykah Badu, Amare, love her. Yeah, a lot of vibey R&B, Afrobeats, a little bit of everything. I think anytime I get to meet a fan is like, I don't know, it really reminds me like this is why I do this. So every single interaction has been so memorable to me. I met a fan in Seoul on the street that she just knew me for my new song and it just made me so excited. We met and I was like, do you want a photo with me? She didn't even ask me, but I got super excited. So I'm so grateful for the fans that have been so loyal, and I'm so excited to meet the new fans in person too. I think what keeps me grounded is the people around me. I make sure I feel safe in the environments I go into, and I keep my circle very small. I think what's most important is to not compromise who you are for an amazing opportunity that might feel like that in the moment. So yeah, just like trusting yourself, I think, is really important through the whole process. You know, I can be a little better at celebrating myself, to be honest. I'm very like, go, 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 what's next? But I'm so grateful for all the experience I got to have at such a like young woman age, and starting my solo career, I have an amazing team that threw me a little release party. I have my giant photo of myself and an LED screen in the middle of Seoul. They made me a cake with my face in it, and I think that was the first time I actually celebrated something that I got to create and I'm so proud of. So yeah, thank you, team. I love you. They're like behind the camera right now. Definitely something very ethereal, like the environment. I imagine it would be very purple skies and pink waters. I kind of want to be a fish, but then I want to be a bird at the same time because I want to be able to swim but with a little bit of flying. So it would be very open world, free, cozy game-ish. That's all about aesthetic. I'm all about aesthetic. The character has to be so beautiful but also alienated. Okay, this is inspiring me to work on a project, maybe. Ooh, I love like animal videos for sure, but definitely like phone calls with my friends. Like I call my best girlfriends all the time and they just get the laughter out of me always. I actually started crocheting for preparing for tour because I was really overwhelmed, and being on the road can be a lot. I heard somewhere that crocheting is like the best practice to work your both left brain and right brain. I just started just because I needed to keep my hands busy, and then a couple years went by and now I'm building things with yarn. So I get a little aggressive with my hobbies for sure. Yes, I love making crochet pieces for my dog Tubu, but definitely the challenging one was I made a headboard for my bed once, and it just took me like a whole month because it was so big, a whole headboard. I just didn't sleep, I didn't eat, I was just crocheting on my couch for a month. World peace. No, I would definitely love to help more. I have a mission that in life that I want to create maybe like a foundation or an organization that can help children's medical care and build art schools for the future. A further project that I want to work on, yeah, besides my music. Family chat and childhood friends, like my high school friends that are all dancers here in Seoul. We just send up like who's free tonight, and we just hang out all the time. So yeah, Family chat, we like to update each other. We just send selfies and be like, I did this today. So yeah, those two are active. Alright, hope you guys got to know me a little bit more, and go check out my new song Pivot featuring Armani White. It's streaming everywhere, out now. Thank you.